What's up everybody, it's your boy Leo from CS.MONEY, and today I'm going to tell you about the most expensive and rarest skins from PGL Major Antwerp 2022. Roll the intro. Oh, I got no intro, yeah, okay. MONEY was one of the biggest transfers of recent time. G2 failed to line up to expectations in Antwerp, but I, personally, have not a single claim against this guy. He was one of the brightest players in the team and he knows exactly how to get the most out of his AWP. Let's take a look.
It's too funny, man. Meanwhile,
They won't say I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Well, how about now?
this guy's just racking them up.
This young star's inventory has been widely discussed in the CSGO community for weeks. And this is not surprising, as he has really cool toys in it. Like this one. Star Trek Factory New AK-47 Nightwish. I think this is the most beautiful skin from the Dreams and Nightmares case, and it normally costs $400. But MONEY's Nightwish has the lowest float value and is decorated with the Team Dignitas holo stickers from Katowice 2014. Each of them costs $17,300, and here we can see 4 of them. Wow! What could be cooler than this Nightwish craft, you would ask? Only a craft with a much rarer skin. There are only 3,238 AWP Gungnir in the factory new condition available in the game, and each of them is priced around $7,800. But MONEY's Gungnir is much more expensive because of the applied Keto 14 stickers. In this craft we can see a streak of 4 Dignitas holos. MONEY got both of these super skins from the Hong Kong collector, this one, Chris. I wonder, under what conditions do collectors rent such skins? Maybe you know that. Tell me in the comments please, I'm really curious right now. Okay, let's go back to MONEY's inventory. It's absolutely impossible to overlook these sick gloves. I go crazy every time I look at them, mates. Sport gloves Vice, factory new. Oh my god. By the way, there is only 73 of them have dropped in the game for now. So no wonder that they cost around $20,000. Would be nice to have extra 20,000 bucks, right? And if you had such money, how would you spend it? Write in the chat, I mean in the comments, right now. And we are moving on to the next pro. Shiro. The Cloud9 superstar had a very tough year. Despite all the effort, his team failed to make it into a final stage. We didn't see much of a Shiro at this major, but he still could give us the opportunity to enjoy his cool skins. An AK-47, Vulcan, factory new with a Star Trek counter. Not a cheap skin. Its average price is around $900, but this obviously wasn't enough for Shiro. That's why he chose to play with a skin decorated with 4 crown foil stickers priced at $500 each. But this is nothing compared to the most expensive toy in his inventory, a Souvenir AWP DLore in minimal wear condition. Take a deep breath, as it costs more than $97,000. However, this price has a reasonable explanation. There are only 113 such skins available in the game right now. And since Cobblestone has been removed from the competitive map pool, you cannot get souvenir packages containing this item anymore. Of course, this was a borrowed skin, and after the major, this AWP returned to its owner, a collector from Shenzhen. Simple. Many who followed the major in Antwerp noted that Simple played below his level. Well, what can I say? Things happens. But he still managed to make it to the top 5 players of the tournament and to take his team into grand finals. And better achievement, right? I think this is what Sasha's typical Tuesday looks like.
Simple getting closer. Oh, Snappy dead. Hades follows suit.
He can smell them. He can find them every time.
And I don't know if they will. Simple with another MP9 kill. That, of course, speaks to the money. He remains on the hunt.
Everything.
Yeah.
The ace from Simple.
Okay.
Ordinary skins would look kinda weird in the hands of the world's best player. And of course, Sasha did not disappoint anyone. His inventory was just mind-blowing. Let's take a look at most impressive skins. There are only two Ursus Knives Crimson Web Factory New featuring a Star Trek counter. Yes, there are literally only two of them in the entire game, entire universe, and Simple was playing with one of them. Of course, it was the one with the lower float value. The item is so exclusive that I haven't found a single record of it being sold or bought. So I can say that the knife is priceless in a certain sense. Getting a factory new M4A4 hull with the Star Trek is much easier, especially if you have $13,800 in your wallet. But if you want to make it look the same beautiful as Simple's version, oh man, that's going to be really expensive. You will need two Hellraiser's Kato 2014 holo stickers for $8,400 each, and two Titan Kato 14 holos priced at, oh gosh, I get nervous when I pronounce such numbers, $75,000 each. And that's not all. In the T inventory, Simple has another badass item. His field-tested AK-47 case hardened has the number 670 pattern, which is considered a Tier 1. Some call it a reverse scar due to this detail on the rear part. This is an extremely rare and valuable drop. Such a threat will cost you over $9,900, but Simple's option is way cooler as it has two IBP Kato 2014 stickers for $2,100 each and two Titan holos for $75,000. I won't even try to calculate the total price, but I know it's all going crazy as hell, mate.
Emotional damage.
I would stop right here, but I can't. We all know that Simple is an AWP player, which means he needs a cool AWP skin. And of course he has this one. This factory new AWP Dragon Lore has one of the lowest floats in the game ever, but just cool skin is obviously not enough for the world's best player. This is why the legendary skin is decorated with a combo of 4 BP Kato 2014 holos for $61,000 each. Broky. We have two players left, and now it's time to talk about the champions of this major. Playing against Broky is like knocking your head against a stone wall. No one could handle his team in Antwerp, and how could you actually deal with such a tough guy? As for Broky's sense of style, I can say that it's no worse than that of MONEY. At least he chose the same gloves. You can't go wrong with sport gloves twice, especially when they are factory new. But the real gem of Broky's inventory is the factory new AK-47 Wild Lotos, with a super low and beautiful float value. Collectors love such magic numbers. The skin itself costs around $13,500, but just look at this set of stickers. 3 Dignitas, Kato 12 holo stickers for $17,200 each, and 1 IBP Kato 14 holo for $61,000. ropz. Robin Cool has always been one of the world's best players. and now he needs to rearrange stuff in his trophy case to find a place for the most important trophy in the game. I suggest recalling his highlight from Katowice to understand how cool Robin Cool is.
Showed up now. They force out 8 rounds in a row. None better than this. None more death-defying than ropz to put us now in overtime. Remarkable.
I think he got that was an ace. He got all 5.
That was at the very moment when FaZe began to dominate the pro scene. This is the second AK-47 case hardened I'm showing you today. But each time I look at this skin, I feel some kind of euphoria. Robin's case hardened has the number 955 per 10 and is priced around $7,500. Of course, it's the price of the skin itself. And now let's take a look at the stickers, as they deserve a special attention. Just like many other pros, Robin loves classic stickers. Crown foil costs about $560, but this is a nickel compared to the 2 LDLC Kato 14 holos priced at $25,000 each, and the Dignitas Kato 14 holo for $17,000. Well, that's all, folks. Whose skins did you like the most and why? Tell me in the comments below, and I will choose 5 most interesting ones to give them a like and reply to them. Maybe we missed something. Tell us about this. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got tons and tons of interesting info about skins, esports and other CSGO stuff. It was your boy Leo from CS.MONEY. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.